Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. I had the chance to visit one of the magnificent and historical cities in Europe, that is Istanbul, formerly known as Turkey, currently called Turkiye. Turkey's cultural, historical, and commercial city, a city with an estimated 15 million residents, which is the largest in all Europe. This ancient city was once called Constantinople. I was overwhelmed with the city's beauty and history. Turkey as a whole has a lot of tourist destinations. Many places cited in the Holy Bible are located here in Turkey too. To mention a few, the city of Haran, where Abraham stayed in for a while on his journey to Canaan, the mountain of Ararat, which is believed to be the final resting place of Noah's Ark, cities where Apostle Paul sent messages to: Antioch, Ephesus, Galatia, and Colossia. The island of Patmos, where Apostle John wrote the book of Revelation. The rivers of Tigris and Euphrates. The legendary city of Troy, best known in the Greek traditional story of Trojan War, is found in Turkey as well. If you're looking to enjoy beaches in Turkey, you can travel to Anatolia. To enjoy the best view of tall, cone-shaped rock formations clustered in Monks Valley from the sky, you can do so. I only got the chance to visit the city of Istanbul. Istanbul was founded as capital city of Byzantine Empire in 324 AD. It is one of the oldest cities in the world, nearly served for more than 1700 years as capital city of the biggest empire in the world, for Byzantium or Eastern Roman Empire and the Turkish Ottoman Empire. It was founded as a capital city by the East Roman Emperor Constantine the Great, who was the first emperor to be converted to Christianity and eventually stopped persecution of Christians and legalized Christianity to be practiced in his regions. He named the city Constantinople after his own name, which means Constantine City in Greek. Greek was the official or working language in that era. This great city was once a residence of Princess Helena, the mother of Constantine, who traveled to Jerusalem in search of the Holy Cross that Jesus was crucified on and found it in 326 AD. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church followers believe that half of the Holy Cross is kept in northern Ethiopia in the monastery called Gishen Maria. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church celebrates the coming of this Holy Cross to Ethiopia in September with huge spiritual festivals and thousands of attendants all over the country. This festival is one of the intangible cultural human heritage registered by UNESCO. This historical city, Constantinople, also hosted the so-called Council of Constantinople in 381 AD, which was convened by holy fathers of the church to discuss and resolve theological differences. Istanbul is a home to many historic churches and mosques as well. Istanbul, partly surrounded by the Lake Marmara, and part of the city is found in the continent of Asia and the other part in Europe. If you ever get a chance to stay a few days in Istanbul, you can enjoy so many historic and touristic sites. Let me share some of the places I got a chance to visit. First, I would like to show you the Hagia Sophia, one of the major tourist attractions in Istanbul. This 1500 years old site is visited by over 3 million visitors every year. The Hagia Sophia was first built as an Eastern Orthodox church by the then ruler of the Byzantine Empire, Emperor Justinian. During the Byzantine Empire, or the Eastern Roman Empire, from 537 AD up to 1453, the Hagia Sophia had served as Greek Orthodox Church for about 1,000 years for its unique architectural features and massive size was number one of all churches around the world. Its number one place was overtaken when the Seville Cathedral was built in 16th century in Spain. Since the Ottoman Empire took over Constantinople in 1453, it has been serving as a mosque and a museum. While serving as a mosque currently, the Christian elements and pictures still exist at its gates, on the walls, and the interior grand dome. In the center of the church, there is a mosaic picture of Jesus and Virgin Mary, which is currently covered because it is now serving as a mosque and such pictures are forbidden in Islam. Now let's go to shopping in the one of the oldest and beautiful marketplace known as the Grand Bazaar. The Grand Bazaar has been serving for more than 560 years since its establishment in 1461. It's one of the largest and oldest marketplace with more than 4,000 shops. More than 250 people visit and shop at this place every day. In 2014, it was visited by a world record of 92 million tourists, which made it the most visited place in the world for that year. Ceramics, Turkish jewelries, Turkish sweets, spices and scents, clothes, and many more items are available for sale. If you're looking for modern shopping places in Istanbul or malls in Istanbul, you can visit places like İstinye Park, Zorlu Center, Akarmakaz, and Sivahir. Sivahir is famous for Turkish products including clothes and shoes. Do you want to see the beauty of the water and the city view? You can do so on a boat trip on Lake Marmara. It is called Bosphorus boat trip. This trip can be done during daytime or in the evening. During daytime, you will enjoy the famous Turkish tea together with the beautiful view of Istanbul. At night, the boat trip includes Turkish dinner and drinks with Turkish traditional music and dance. The next one I'm going to share you with is Topkapi Palace. This palace was built in 1465 by the then Ottoman Emperor Sultan Muhammad II. It's about 573 years old. Inside this palace, there are artifacts, ornaments, books, and other valuable items of the Ottoman emperors. In one of the buildings called Religious Section, you can visit belongings of Prophet Moses, Saint John, Prophet Muhammad, and his companions. Since camera is not allowed inside this room, I couldn't show you any pictures or videos. Inside one of the kitchen areas, particularly designated as coffee kitchen, there is written information showing that during the Ottoman Empire, the emperors used to import coffee from Ethiopia, the birthplace of coffee. Since the place is so massive, it might take you half a day to see around. And last, let me show you the beautiful view of Istanbul at night from one of the highest points of the city called Kamilachi Hill. To get to this hill, you need to cross from the European Istanbul to the Asian Istanbul by car or boat. I crossed to the Asian part on one of the Bosporus bridges by car. As you know, Istanbul lies partly in Europe and partly in Asia. People driving between these parts of the city uses either these three beautiful Bosporus bridges or ferries. These are the ways European and Asian Istanbulians meet. This is the night view I got the chance to see and enjoy. If you have enough time to stay in Istanbul, I highly recommend you to visit places like the Blue Mosque, Hippodrome, which was once used as a modern-day stadium from 524 till 1453. It was home to horse races, gladiator games, official ceremonies, celebrations, and tortures to the convicts. It was demolished after the Ottomans controlled the city. Currently, you can see only two obelisks, which were believed to be erected in the middle of Hippodrome and the Serpent Column. The Aksum obelisks in Ethiopia are similar to these obelisks, and the date the obelisk of Theodius was erected was also in the same period as the Aksum obelisks, in 4th century AD. Here are the remnants of the Hippodrome you can see with the obelisks. Gulahani Park. This park is located at the back of the Topkapi Palace and used to Imperial Park, serving only Ottoman sultans, their family members, and government officials. Walls of Constantinople. Until the era of Canaan, these walls were major protections for the city. You may see some of the remnants of the walls here and there around the city. The Princess Islands. These islands once served as prison places for the members of dynasties whom the kings or emperors believed they may stand against their authorities. Basilica Cistern once served the city as water storage facility for thousands of years, which was capable of holding 2,800,000 cubic feet of water. Dolombache Palace, a palace built after Topkapi Palace. Kore Church, one of the very old historical church. Galata Tower, which was served once as a watchtower for the city. Fener and Balad used to be neighborhoods inhabited mostly by Greeks and Israelites. Istanbul Archaeological Museum with a lot of archaeological information. Spice Butter. Thanks for watching.